good day to you. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to our upcoming expedition, which is in the Nandadevi Sanctuary. It's called as the Nandadevi Trek, also sometimes called as Nandadevi Base Camp Trek. So, I'll be briefing you in some detail about the trail and about the trek, and for further details you can always get back to us if you are more interested and if you consider joining this expedition. Thank you. So this is in the Garhwaal Himalayas, a 9 days trek with a maximum altitude gain of 4,200 odd meters. You can say it's about moderate to tough. Somebody with general good health condition will be able to do this trek. So, the centerpiece of Garhwaal region is undoubtedly the Nandadevi Sanctuary. Until 1934, the gorge of the Rishiganga River and the immediate area around Nandadevi Peak was one of the best known and most inaccessible part of the Himalayan region. In the sanctuary, the mountain stands in a vast amphitheater, 70 miles in circumference and about 6,000 meters high. The Nandadevi Sanctuary is drained in part by the Alaknanda and Saraswati rivers. Surveying the wildlife, the early Indian surveyors and mountaineers alike were unable to venture into the inner sanctuary. It was in 1934 that Eric Shipton and Bill Tillman eventually managed to find their way to the sanctuary. This paved the way for the Anglo-American mountain expedition of 1936 to ultimately climb the peak. When Tillman and Odell reached the top of Nandadevi on 29th August 1936, they had reached the highest point ever climbed by man till then, and this height record stood till the French stood on top of Annapurna in Nepal in 1950, the first 8,000 meter peak to be climbed by him. Now, we are planning this expedition from November 8th, 2021 onwards, since there is Diwali a week before that and people would be spending Diwali in their homes. So, finish Diwali, it's a Saturday, and you come over to the starting point. You can come through Delhi and Rishikesh, or you can come to Dehradun and then come to Rishikesh also. We meet at Rishikesh. So this itinerary what I am giving you is from Rishikesh to Rishikesh. Okay, it's quite easily accessible Rishikesh. It's not difficult to reach Rishikesh. So the day 1, which is November 9th, okay, November 9th morning we leave Rishikesh and we move towards Joshimath, which is about 7 to 8 hours drive on road. Okay, we go through the beautiful terrain and through some of the most popular routes, villages and towns that are on the way. We halt for the night at Joshimath. Day 2 of the trek, if the first day trek starts, we go towards Lata, which is about a small village just past, okay, where the Rishiganga meets the larger Dhauli Ganga. So 25 kilometers by jeep. En route, one can see hot sulfur water springs at Tapovan. Trek up to Balta Kharak and small meadow just after 4 kilometers from the roadhead. Camping will be in alpine style camping with all the tents and the dining tent and kitchen tent and everything set up for you in the beautiful landscapes. So that's our day 2. It's going to be a gradual walk on the day 2, and this is to warm up our muscles and also our mind for this beautiful trek ahead. Day 3 of the trek, what we are doing is we are going on a little climb, but this will be a good trek actually. Okay, we'll take you up through rhododendron, oak and pine forest emerging out of grasslands. You'll be just above 3650 meters. Okay, opportunity to observe the diverse flora and fauna. So this is going to be a beautiful scenic day again. However, there will be a climb gain in altitude today. So be ready for some good trekking, about 5 hours of trek, gradual walk slowly, as we call pole pole in Swahili, hole hole or dhire dhire. That's a word you're going to be listening throughout the trek. Day 4 is an acclimatization day. We can walk to a close by village, or we can just relax and just enjoy the day, because we need to acclimatize. Overnight we'll be at the campsite again. Day 5. This day you will cross your first pass, which is the Dharansi Khal, 4205 meters. Okay, pretty good altitude gain, and the part of a ridge that comes down from Great Dunagiri, that is 7060 meters above the watershed between Dholi and Rishi Gangas. From here you contour round to reach your next camp at Dharansi, a hanging valley enclosed by grassy slopes. Great view of Rishi Gorge and Nandadevi. Okay, so this is day 5 for you. Day 6, you explore towards Dibrugeta, that is 3390 meters. This is the last point of the sanctuary trek, which is open for trekkers, and beyond this we are not allowed to pass. Therefore we do there, or we do a ridge walk towards Hanuman Glacier, and overnight we stay in the same camp. Day 7, we trek to Himtholi via Jhandidhar, that is about 11 kilometers, and it takes about 5 to 6 hours, and final camp is at around 2950 meters. Okay. Day 8, trek to Tolma village. This is about 5 kilometers, a small village located 3 kilometers above the Holy Ganga. Okay, or you trek further about 3 kilometers down to the roadhead of Surani Thota, from where Joshimath is about 31 kilometers, and we take a vehicle to reach Joshimath after reaching the roadhead on this day. Okay, it's going to be a small trek, slow trek. I wouldn't say very small trek, but slow and easy walk to the roadhead on this day. This is the last day, where we go from Joshimath to Rishikesh. Again we take our vehicles, we get a drop by road in Rishikesh. So in Rishikesh you can say goodbyes on the next day, that is day 10, or you can stay 1 or 2 days more. There are very beautiful things that one can do, like some adventure, whitewater rafting, or the bungee jumping, or visit the local places in Rishikesh. It's a very well known temple town as well. Okay, so you could do a lot of things in Rishikesh, but it's up to the team as per your decision. So day 9 you are in Rishikesh. So yeah, so this is a brief itinerary about this whole trek. Now who can do it? I would recommend this to anyone who is above 12, 13 years of age, and generally fit. Okay, you need not be super fit, but you should be good with good fitness, and should be able to walk for about 6 to 7 hours a day, on these terrain. So that's a basic requirement for this trek. The age is not a barrier here. However, you need to be aware of your health conditions before you sign up for the trek. So that is very important. The second thing is we believe in responsible outbound activities, which means that every participant is expected to adhere to the rules of leave no traces principles, and this is very important for us. Okay, each one takes responsibility of leaving no trace during the trek. The third thing is, if you are interested, you can get back to Sunan Sampath, myself, and any clarifications and doubts and related things related to cost and various things and detailed itinerary shall be sent to you. The sooner the better. We are not looking for a big team here, and therefore we will have maximum of 10 people in the team, and on a first come first serve basis. Thank you very much and have a great day ahead.